How is it going, guys? Chris back here again with another new game to the channel, actually. So, as some of you may know, Resident Evil had a couple problems with. I'm gonna work those out. Eventually. Probably. Maybe never. I don't know. Until I do, we're gonna be playing some Dark Souls 2. So I don't know if I'll end up finishing this playthrough, because it's a longer game. And I generally don't do too long games here on the channel. I like RPGs, but I like shorter ones. But this Dark Souls 2 run in particular is going to be a little different because it's going to be a Soul Level 1 playthrough. Because you may not know this, but Dark Souls 2 is my favorite game out of the Souls series. I've played all three of the main series games, and it's the one I like. One second, I have desktop audio cut off there. So we're going to name him SL1, because that's what he is. Fix the audio. So I don't know how long I'll be playing this. I might play a lot because I honestly do just love this game. It's really fun. So I've done Soul Level 1 before. I just haven't finished the game as a Soul Level 1 character. So my last attempt at this kind of playthrough got to the Fume Knight. And at that point I could have just challenged Nashandra and probably just beat the game in like an hour or two. It would have been hard, and I might not have been able to pull off an Aldia fight. But so we're gonna choose Deprived because it's the only character that starts off at level 1. As you can see, this right here indicates the level. These also are indicators for stats. I don't know them all off the top of my head, but you have things like strength, vitality is in there, endurance is in there, faith, knowledge, intelligence, that's what it's called. And then you have vitality, I think, and a couple others. But for our gift, we're going to choose. So in Dark Souls 1, unless you're playing the class that starts out with the Master Key, you pretty much always choose the Master Key as your gift. Dark Souls 2 is a little bit more complicated to choose what you want to do. So healing wares are really good in the beginning because they get you life, but I honestly don't recommend it because you'll find these in the game. They're not very useful in sequence breaking type effects. Human effigy, always good. You could always be human again. I generally go for the petrified something because you can trade that right away and get something really cool. Or the bonfire aesthetic because that lets you you can change either Medulla to a +1 bonfire to get items that wouldn't normally appear in the shop until New Game Plus, or you can just use it to farm something you need early on without having to go out of your way to get another one. Still accessible, but it's a little bit more railing than things like life gems and moss. Seed of a Giant Tree, it's PvP thing. I don't generally use it because the first few times I played the game I was not online, so I didn't have any PvP functions. I'm gonna go with bonfire aesthetic because I think that's gonna be the most useful for me. I don't know of any use in particular for it at this time because it's been a while since I played this type of run. And when I say run, I mean I don't play this game that often. I'm not great, but I do know a lot of the little early game tricks and type of things that make it a little bit more bearable. We'll defeat at least one boss this episode, possibly two. But probably one. We don't need to know that. So at some point we'll come back here to get a ladle, because that's important for your Soul Level 1 playthrough. So I'm going to light the bonfire in Majula. I didn't get the petrified something. Okay, so I did up there, I believe. Yeah, up there. There's the crow's nest. You get the petrified something. You'll go into your inventory like this and click the leave option, which is grayed out on that one, but you'll leave the item, X out of your menus, and then the crows will say, so nice, so smooth, and then they'll give you something else. They can trade you things like a Demon's Great Hammer, Titanite Chunks, items that improve your, what do you call it? Improve your weapons or add magical effects. So it's a really good thing to know about and know the location of. Another thing I should mention. When I played this before, I was playing on Xbox 360. So this is, as you can tell, the PC version. So there's a slight difference in the two, because if you were playing on Xbox 360, it's old Dark Souls 2, which is not Scholar of the First Sin Edition. But this version here is the PC Scholar of the First Sin Edition. Now, I have played Scholar of the First Sin Edition and beat it, but it wasn't with Soul Level 1, so I don't know all of the... I don't know if I'm not realizing that there's going to be added difficulty, or if there's some added ease that might be available to me that I didn't know about. Come on. So we're gonna go cheese. We're gonna go cheese the Dragon Rider first. Like I said, I have no experience speedrunning or playing these games with any like hyper efficiency in mind. Like, there are games that I've played for the sole purpose of playing hyperly efficient, but this is not one of them. So we're gonna light this. Okay. Dodge that guy. We're gonna dodge all the enemies here. There's no point in fighting yet. Luckily, when you're Soul Level 1, it doesn't really matter too much if you take a hit before the boss fight, because chances are the boss is going to kill you anyways. So I know for a fact that there are a couple of bosses in this game that even at Soul Level 1, they won't one-shot you. They'll still two-shot you, or three-shot you, or whatever, but they won't, like, outright one-shot you. So you go over to this corner here. Then count to 6. 1, 2. Mess that up. So we're probably going to die on this attempt. But we can try again over here. One of the real nice things about cheating this boss in general is that if you don't get it right, you're going to have other options. There you go. He dead. First boss beaten. So we're going to go back to Majula, get our Estus Flask, spin these souls on something. Possibly the cat ring. I know we'll have to buy it at some point. So we might as well. Generally, by the time you cheese this boss, you'll have Meticula? Not Meticula. Blah, blah, blah. You know, the old raggedy merchant that lives in the forest. But I've been playing a bunch of different games, and the run mechanics are all different. Like you have left trigger for 1, clicking in the joystick for 2, and this one is hold B. So we always punch this rock. We're gonna need a weapon. Luckily, one of the better weapons for Soul Level 1 run is actually right here in Majula. So we can just go grab that, and we'll have a good start. It's also really good for, what do you call them? For the Heights Tower Flame area, if you want to actually farm the knights. Was I thinking of the wrong thing? I might be. I thought there was a mace around here. Doesn't matter. We don't need a weapon. What do I have in my inventory? A Morning Star. Let's check out the stats on that. Yeah, so we can't wield that. So I think you have to beat the last giant before she'll give you the thing. There was a dagger back there that I could have picked up that would have been a weapon. I don't know why I didn't do that. There's something over here. Was this a weapon or was this something not useful? Not useful. Yeah. Fists are strong. Didn't have a weapon for me. So we can't actually buy a weapon yet. I think I might have missequenced this. Oh my god, no. Come on! Oh god damn. Why game? So there should be 2 guys waiting in this room. They're not too difficult to dodge. We possibly have 1 more hitting us. So we're just avoiding things for a minute until they clear out the ladder. I say that. Damn it. We'll restart with a new health total. I might have to go grab a weapon. I might have overestimated my ability. Right, we actually have healing. I forgot about that. And I could have bought the cat ring. Come on, I have an Estus shard. I want to use it. Oh, none of that dirty level up. There's also an NPC we have to kill in the Forest of Fallen Giants. We don't have to kill him, it's just in our best interest to kill him. And we will. Because he has a terrible problem of just disappearing when he's needed for quests. And you know, that's annoying. He deserves to die for that. "15 minutes. It's been fast. So as some of you may know, this game does have some issues. It has some funky hitboxes. But, I mean, it's a Dark Souls game. None of them have really good hitboxes, you know? So we're dodging that way this time. Up the ladder we go. Through the cave. We technically got a weapon. I don't think it does more than our fists. Hey, life gem. So we do want to recover our souls even though we're not going to use them. Because they're useful for buying things. So you gotta open this door quick. You don't want to dally. There's a guy around that corner who comes to stab you in the back. Yeah, there he is. I don't have the means to fight you, sir. No true backstab matches like the fist backstab. Can I two-hand my fist? I can. No noticeable difference, though. Ouch. So in a normal game, you can run through without really worrying too much about items. When you're playing this kind of challenge, there are certain items that you really just need to complete the game. I think there's a free hand axe up here. Yeah, there is. So the hand axe is not good. It's just something that's actually usable with two hands. See? And we can do damage. So it's probably the worst weapon available to us at this point. We might just buy a club off Molecular. Whatever her name is. Because we need to spend a lot of money at her in order to get what we need. Malincha, okay. I think I'm going to skip out on the club for the moment. We're probably going to end up with a rapier run. So we bought the bright bugs. We'll need more bright bugs. Right, and I need a bomb. That's why we were killing other people. So, yeah, there we go. So the bomb gets us to the next step we need to get to. So we can kill Kale here and get his hat. Honestly, wouldn't be so bad to kill Kale. We might as well. For those of you who don't know, Kale is this way. He's a cool dude. He likes maps, if you're into that sort of thing. Never really. Well, actually, I say that. I love map games. Just because they can change, you know. Okay, Kale. Time to die. Let me get my bar back. So we actually are going to have to fight him for a bit. And... okay, we did not have to fight him for very long. That's good. So we killed him for his helmet. Why are you there? I need to go get a hobby. Trying to show off my cool new hat. So this one here. So if you look at our stats right now, 6 across the board. We put on Kale's hat. And we now have 7 endurance and 8 dexterity. The reason for that is the hat has hidden effects that add stats to your character. Now that means we can wield different things. For instance, we couldn't wield the Morning Star before. We can now. Oh, we actually can't, but we meet the dex requirement for it, and we didn't before. So is there a way out? Yeah, there is. That's right. So we got our first stat item. Oh god. Let's hide behind this rock. There we go. Heal up a little bit. So there's something hiding in front of us, as you can see. He just doesn't want to tell us he's there yet. Which, I don't blame him. It's awkward to introduce yourself to somebody you don't know. So that's our bonfire. These spear guys in particular are a little annoying. Oh, we are dead. I'm not gonna be a turtle man like this. Maybe. Yeah, we got close. So, the stone, what do you call it? The puzzle stone. I think that should be our next, yeah, I want to use this. So we're not going to do any weapons trading. But there are things that we will want to buy. And that is one of them. That right there is another one. And then we'll just top it off with life gems. So this style of playthrough really shapes up once you get to the point where you can buy oozes. You there! Yeah, we botched that one. But it doesn't matter too much as long as we don't get... as long as we don't let them gank us, we'll be fine. Oh. What did I buy? I don't have any range, so it doesn't matter. Right, the reason we're down here is because of this. So ring slots are precious, but if any ring in the game earns a slot, it's one of these ones. I think it's this one. Nope, other one. Okay. So the slab got moved back here, huh? I thought it was out there. I generally ignored that chest because... I thought it had the slab in it. Oh! Okay, so this is a trap chest. I remember that. So it has a shard? Okay. Yeah, so you want to knock on that door if you want people to come out. One of the weirdest place things in the game at the moment, I think. Alright, our greed got there. I don't think you can wield a halberd at soul level 1. Be cool if you did, though. Large shard, life ring. We don't really have any other rings at the moment, so I don't mind giving it a slot. It's probably one of the worst rings you can use, but options. We don't have any. Alright, sorry I asked. Did not know I was messing with the wrong people. Why are we so bad at that? Wow, a lot more friends here than I remember. Come on. So after you get to a certain point in the animation, you can't really be stopped at that point. There was a bug here, but I guess it's gone. Little Titanite bug. So these are fire arrows. They're cool. Oop. We go back up the ladder. Rest of the bonfire, get our Estus back, and then we go fight the last giant. So we actually have to fight the last giant, which could be a bit of an issue. Because as you've seen, we're not actually that big of a fighter. I don't remember if he's weak to firebombs, but I bought some just in case. Generally you have 3 Eskets at this point, but they moved the shard that was upstairs somewhere else. So we'll find it eventually. It'll just be a bit of a trial to figure out where I put it. Well, where they put it. So one of the bad things about Soul Level 1 is that you're quickly going to be outstripped on the boss summoning mechanic, because you have to be of a certain level range to summon, or to be summoned by a player. So like, if you're level 1 and you're fighting the Fume Knight, chances are there aren't going to be that many other players at level 1 fighting the Fume Knight that are available for summon. It sucks. It's probably one of the worst things about Dark Souls 2 is the summoning mechanics, but if you're somebody like me that mainly plays offline, it doesn't matter too much. Sorry, Giant, but this ain't the way. So when you take a hit, just back off and heal. This boss, not extremely difficult. Look at that, 32 minutes, 2 bosses. So one of the things we want this guy to drop is a rapier. That'd be nice. That'd be good. I would like it. Sadly, they don't tend to agree with that kind of assertion, you know? You ask for something, not very interested. Oh! Where did you come from? So they do have chain attacks that can really punish you if you try to do the thing I just did where you just roll away. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you get up. You either. Is this a downward attack? Yeah. Okay. So the chest over here used to have the life ring in it, but it's changed since then, I assume. It's not a deep chest, so it couldn't have an Estus shard. Like, certain key items will only show up in metal chests, so that they can't accidentally be destroyed by the creatures you fight. A Grand Lance. Never gonna be able to use that. I do get worried sometimes opening chests in this area. Well, in general in this edition of the game, because I haven't memorized where the mimics are. So there's always that moment of hesitation where I'm opening a chest because I know it used to be safe out of habit, and then boom. I get eaten. Okay. So I'm gonna talk to her. That way I can get her to go back to Majula. She also gives us the ring of more souls. Alright, so we're going back to Majula. Open up the blacksmith shop. We will need him, even if he isn't the nicest sword. And we'll upgrade our weapon, and then we'll call it for today. By upgrade our weapon, I mean we're going to get a new weapon. Which is the mace. The hand axe is nice, it's a little faster. But I think the mace does more damage. I don't know. Maybe. So, this one versus this one. I don't know, they always say the mace is better, but the hand axe would have higher stats if we kept it. I'm gonna start reinforcing the mace though. So the next boss fight also has a gimmick to it. That's why we need a good shield we can wield. Alright, I'm gonna call it there for today. Thank you guys. Maybe. Yeah, no, I think I will call it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.